Here's more from John Norris's chat with superstar Mariah Carey from The Advocate News Magazine.
My mother being a performer, being an opera singer, being, even though she was from the Midwest and a very kind of strict upbringing, when she moved to New York to go to Juilliard and then eventually sang with City Opera and then, her life there, and then she kind of like, that sort of transcended into like her living in the suburbs, which was like her in the suburbs to me, like I don't understand the blend. But I mean, I think, definitely for someone that, I moved around like 13 times in the suburbs and wherever, back and forth, boroughs, whatever, as a kid. I think that being exposed to all different types of people allowed me to be less judgmental and to be less closed-minded about people in general. And also the fact that I always felt like somebody that was different, somebody that was not the norm, you know what I mean? Because just being biracial, being in areas where we weren't the white picket fence moment, like me and my mom and like her different friends, even if it wasn't, a gay couple, if it was just like her like jazz musicians friends that came over and like we would sing I Can't Give You Anything But Love till 4 in the morning when I'm 10 years old. Like that's not normal. But whatever, it allowed me to become the person that I am, and I think that it did give me a better perspective on, really taking people in for who they are inside as opposed to preconceived notions about people.
When they talk about gay icons, I'm not even sure necessarily what that means, but would you consider yourself up there, You
know what? It's so weird with the words icon and idol and this and that, and it's difficult for me because I'm like literally like I try to relate to each person as an individual. So it's like, I'll speak about things, well, this particular demographic, it's like I try to be so politically correct because I know how it feels when people don't necessarily realize all the things that I am, and they're talking or making generalizations about different groups of people, and I'll be like, well, hello, like you're talking to someone that's a multitude of things here. So
any of this stuff is so hard to talk in kind of broad strokes.
That's what I think it is, because I've known a lot of people who've been great people, and whether they're gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, Asian, it really just depends on the person. And I think if everybody got that into their minds and stopped generalizing, that's when we would kind of advance a little bit further. Stop judging and generalizing.